Hello everybody, welcome to Penny's Doll Diaries. I'm here with my two sweet and adorable Natalie Scholl babies. This is the Everleigh Gwen and the Jayden Awake. And so I have named them Stellynn Alexandra. And Stellynn is named after her auntie Alex over at Sun, Moon, and Stars Nursery. And then on this side we have Japheth Reed. And I just chose a biblical name with him and just thought Reed would be a good middle name for Japheth. So I wanted to choose a different biblical name, as I have said before, other than the usual like Jacob and Noah and Isaac and Isaiah and all those. So Japheth just really stuck out to me. And so I was like, that's it. His name is going to be Japheth. So, this video, as I said, was requested for me to show them together. And I actually think it's a really good idea because you can see and appreciate both artists and their artistry. So Stellynn was done by Brandance Coffey over at Dollys and Things. And then Japheth was done by Irina Kvetkovskaya. And I don't know what her nursery name is. I just know his artist name. So, but he was done by her. And I love looking at them together because you can see the differences in their artist painting styles and techniques. But both of them are equally beautiful. And that is the beauty of this hobby, is that each doll can be brought to life with such differences and such sameness. I mean, you know that they're reborns. You can tell by looking at them that they are lifelike reborn dolls. But when you look at the difference in the artistry, even though there might be a little similarities of here and there, the technique of each doll has the signature of their artist. And I love that. And then, of course, both of these dolls have the same sculptor, and each sculptor has their own signature within their work. So I feel like you can tell that both of these babies were sculpted by the same sculptor. And as y'all know, like Natalie Scholl has just become like my favorite sculptor, especially for newborns. Like, my goodness. And I think that's all she has done is newborns. But if she were to ever sculpt an older, bigger baby, of course, I'm sure I would love that one too. But she has, like I said, she has literally just become like one of my favorite sculptors. And I love her work and I appreciate her work so much. So I like that I have two of her sculpts. So anyways, we're going to get them changed to be all comfy for night because it's night here. It's night time. So this is what's going to go on Japheth. Maybe I should put it where you can see it. I'm going to be putting this cute white sleeper on him. This actually came with him from the person that I bought him from, Diane. But it's a white sleeper with multicolor polka dots, and it has a little bear on the chest. So he's going to be getting dressed in that. I'm going to take their little lightning bugs. Both of them have lightning bugs. This was actually on a mobile, and I took them off because, well, my grandbaby got too big for the mobile. And I was like, why not have it to where it's something that he can play with, and then I can also use it as props with my reborn babies. So I'm going to put their little lightning bugs up here. And they can sit there and look really cute. So for Stellynn, she is going to put on her little baby gown. She's had this on before, but it is really, really cute. So I'm going to be using it again, but it's a white baby gown with long sleeves, and it says, I woke up this cute. And then it has a white headband with a bow that goes with it. And then I'm going to put these pink and white socks on just for a little bit of color contrast to go with it. These little socks came in her box opening. So yeah, we're just going to get them ready for night. And then I'll probably pose them with the little white bottles that I have. I think that'll be super cute. And my chair is really squeaky. To put some WD-40 on there. So let's see, what would be the best way to do this? Maybe I can take Japheth and lay him right there. Can you still see him? No, you cannot. While I am changing Stellynn. But I'm going to just leave her little white onesie on her. And it can be underneath the gown because I think it'd be super sweet. I love baby gowns. And oh my goodness, y'all. I just love these two babies. I come in here and hold them and just watch how they move when I pose them. Even when I'm not, you know, doing a video or taking pictures or whatever. They're just the sweetest babies. Like the sculpting, it just gets me because it's like, it's true newborn, but they're big enough that they can fill out their clothes, you know? Sometimes I feel like babies get sculpted too small and then it's hard to find things for them to wear. But I feel like these babies are perfect. Like I've been finding newborn size clothes a lot easier lately. And so I'm glad that they're actually like bringing newborn back because I'm like, okay, y'all, a baby is not born wearing 0 to 3 months. Like, where do you think we're going to be able to dress newborn babies in 0 to 3 months without them being swimming in it? So I am happy to be able to find some newborn stuff because it used to be really easy to find newborn, like complete little outfits, like tops with matching pants and little newborn, like soft crib shoes and stuff like that. And now it's impossible to find it in the store. And I don't know why. Like, you have to order almost everything now. And I feel like we went backwards. You know, like back in the day when you would like order stuff from catalogs and stuff and have to wait for it to come in. And then you're like, oh, we can go straight to the store and we don't have to worry about ordering it. And now we're back to ordering it, but instead of it being from a catalog, we're having to order it online on the internet and still wait for it to come in. And I don't get it. I would rather myself go to a brick and mortar store and pick it out and know that it's going to fit and know exactly what I'm getting. I don't know. That's just me. Like, I like to get out and do things, and I feel like that ever since 2020, people have kind of gotten out of that get out and go do things kind of mode. You know? I feel like my husband's like that. Like, he would just rather stay home. Like, he doesn't really care about date nights and stuff like that anymore. Like, he's like, well, I mean, yeah, we can go watch a movie, but we can also watch a movie at home. And, you know, we can get food and bring it home. And, you know, we don't have to sit out there with people we don't know. And, you know, like, I feel like that, you know, he's gotten so used to that because for a while, you know, you couldn't really go anywhere. And there's probably a lot of people like that. They just got used to that. And now that's what they all want to do. And I'm all over here like, I still want to go out to dinner and I still want to go to a movie, you know, at the theater. Like, I don't know. But now, you know, you can buy movies at home that are on the theater. I mean, you pay a higher price, of course, than you would for, you know, like a movie that you're just renting. And that whole time, y'all were up way high. I am so sorry. I did not realize that. I was trying to let you see Japheth, and you're just not even seeing anything going on with her. But there she is in her little gown. Isn't that so cute? I love baby gowns, y'all. I love them. So I want to look into getting more little gowns like for her and for Japheth because I think newborns in baby gowns are the most adorable thing. I like it when their little sooties stick out like that. Look how sweet. Okay, so I'm going to move her over. Just look at how she handles, y'all. I just love it. The little scrunch and everything. She is beautiful. And so let's get Japheth. And he is adorable too. I'm going to lay Stellynn right back there. Not that you'll see her, because it'll be the same thing that happened with her that will happen with Japheth if I do that. I feel so bad now, because I looked at the camera and I was like, oh no, she was barely in the camera. Oh well, you have to overlook me when it comes to stuff like that. But we're going to get Japheth out of this cute little outfit. Oh my goodness, it was the favorite one that I bought. Yes, it was. These babies are just so real. Like, everything about them just looks so real. There we go. Yeah, we got you a sleeper here, little man. He is just, I love how he's just like that curious newborn. Like, a lot of times he looks grumpy, but really he's not really grumpy. He's just got that curious newborn look. And you know, sometimes they'll look so serious. He's like, I'm not really grumpy. I just look like I am. His Auntie Nikki is wanting to see him, so we're going to have to take him to go see her one day this week. Yeah, your Auntie Nikki wants to see you. Gonna get you in your little sleeper so you'll be warm, because we keep the air on in here. And then when I want to come in here and cuddle somebody, they'll be dressed for cuddling. They already have their night-night stuff on. There we go. And with this sleeper on, he looks like he could wear a 0 to 3 instead of a newborn in this particular one, because it's like a perfect fit on him. Say, yeah, it's a perfect fit on me. Poor little thing been scratching him face up. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put him right there. And then we're going to get Stellynn. And we're going to put Stellynn right behind him. Maybe we could put her little hand on his arm like that. Is that not so precious? Someone was asking me the other day, because I put a picture of them in Dolltopia. And they were like, oh, I didn't realize that Everleigh Gwen was so much bigger than Jayden. And I'm like, really? She's not. It was just the picture. And so, like, now that I have him in the front and her in the back, you can see that now his head looks bigger. So they're really not a whole lot of difference in their sizes. Sweet darlings. It just looks, when you put one on the front closer to the camera, it makes them look bigger because see, now he looks bigger than her. And before, she looked bigger than him. But there they are, my two sweet little Natalie Scholl babies. We got Japheth and Stellynn, and they are, Japheth is Jayden Awake, and Stellynn is Everleigh Gwen. So there's an asleep version of Jayden as well, but he's the awake, of course. Such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness, I love both of these babies. I just love both of these babies so much. Look, they got a little burp cloth. We got a little burp cloth there in case somebody spits up. And what did I do with their bottles? Oh, I think they're over there in the drawer. I really don't want to walk over there and get their bottles. So they're not going to have bottles right now. But we'll put their little lightning bugs back beside them. Let's put them right there. There we go. So there's my little babies. My Japheth and my Stellynn. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I'll give you a little close-up of their little faces. They look so sweet. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you end this day with a smile on your face and love in your heart. And remember, let's help spread joy one doll at a time. Hugs and love.